Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video on this channel. Today I will be commenting my opinions about certain members of the 4th generation groups which I think are so good that they could be solo artists in the future, and those that I don't think could be solo artists in any scenario. This time it will be only about groups of the 4th generation since most of them haven't debuted as solo artists yet, but if you want me to make videos about groups of other generations like Twice, in which not all the members are solo artists, I could do it without any problem. Now without anything else to say, let's get started. Honestly, it was because of the performance of You Go Girl. She just shined, and before that performance I could have said any other itzy member before hers who I thought would be a better soloist, but now I think with the right concept Ioona could be a great soloist. If I were JYP on the other hand, she wouldn't be the first member to debut, as maybe members like itzy could also do a good job, and would be a good member to get started debuting itzy members, but even though I don't put her first to the debut order, I truly believe she would be super popular, and her songs would go extra viral. Just look at her part in Cake how viral it has become. I understand that not many people see Ioona as a posable good soloist because of her role in the group, maybe she doesn't shine as much as other members in some comebacks, but you just have to watch this performance. Hey, you go girl. Hey, you go girl. She would be a great soloist. I honestly don't know. I have chosen Leah because she is the only one that is hard for me to see what concept would fit in with her. I usually use other soloists as a reference to try to see what concept title groups would have. For example, Ioona would clearly have a concept similar to Lee Hyora. Before Na Yeon debuted, I imagined her with a concept similar to Taeyeon in her happy songs. But with Leah I don't see any soloist that could be similar to her in concept, which is not a bad thing. I just don't visualize her as a solo artist. Honestly, sometimes I think she could be similar to Joy. As I say, with itzy it's very hard to decide. Let's forget the fact that maybe because she is Chinese netizens don't want her in Korea as a soloist for a while. Honestly, Ningning is a rising star. She has some of the best vocals of the generation, above average dancing, and has that sassy rap that powerful vocals usually go for that I love. I know the easy answer is to say that Winter or Karina would be a solo artist first, unless it's because of an OST or something like that, but for real Ningning is going to be a hit. If you haven't seen any of her solo performances, let me make your day. I think it was to be expected. I haven't seen many solo performances of hers that have caught my attention, and every time I think of Giselle as a solo artist, the Zoo performance comes to mind. Don't you know that I'm a savage? Which maybe works against her a little bit because she was being tested on her dancing and rapping skills, with dance and rap gods and geniuses on the side, but I still think she is the one I would like the least as a solo artist. I've been half a second away from putting Jake. But first with his or Scream's solo material. He would be a Taeminutes but mostly focused on vocals, a mix of Taeminutes and Baekhyun, literally heaven. I can even imagine what kind of dances he would do. It's all in my mind, but I know he would do well because honestly what doesn't this guy do well? For Jake's part 1, imagine him more like a Johnny or Orlando type of soloist, I don't know if you know him, I recommend his music. If not, Jake could be a pop soloist, cause I don't see him as a K-pop soloist. But I still have someone else in mind for the other category, that's why I didn't add him. I know how talented he is, but even when I see Jake as a solo artist in English, I don't see Jay as a K-pop solo artist, or pop, or any genre. I feel that the members of enhypen have a lot of individuality and I can place them with solo artists perfectly. Nikki is 10 minutes, Sunho will be a cute solo artist, something like Momoland became before he disappeared, but Jay, I just don't see him. I hope I'm wrong. No debate, his voice is incredible, and he would eat the world. The problem is that Hybe is afraid of success. He is my bias. I really love him, and honestly I'm going to blame Hybe of this, because I feel I don't see him enough. I'm missing Kai. Maybe it's also because other members have done solo work in collaboration with other artists and I just have to be satisfied with listening to his cover of Young Blood over and over again. Narcissistic, my god, I love it. I feel like she would be a bit like Lee Soo-hyun, very focused on the vocal and not so much on the dancing. I don't listen to IVE that much, but Liz is clearly the best singer of the group, and for many people the only one who can sing well. I think for the kind of music that in my mind she would release, more ballads but not so much, I love it as I don't know how to explain myself, ballads that are not too calm to show her voice, maybe it's not what works best in the market. I change my mind, her music in my mind would be like Dean, and even though he is very talented, this kind of music is not usually liked by the public, which is very sad. Itzy, we haven't seen almost anything of her, and she doesn't seem to stand out in vocal, rap, dance or stage presence. We have to follow her career more time to be able to see if she has potential or not. At the moment for me she would be the one I see less potential as a soloist, for the time being.
And this has been all. I hope you like it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did, it would help me a lot. See ya.